Welcome, kids. This is a story called Bees in the Mirror. Join Maya as she creates a rooftop garden inspired by her grandmother's memories. Before we jump into our story, let's ask ourselves a question to think about while listening. Have you ever tried something new that seemed hard at first, but you wanted to do it because it made you feel closer to someone you care about? What made you want to try that new thing? Was it because someone special liked it too? How did it feel when you first started? Did you feel like giving up, or did you want to keep going? Feel free to pause here if you would like time to discuss these questions. To take this story a step further, please find a free lesson plan on the video's description below. Now, get comfortable, find a quiet place, and enjoy the story. On a rainy day in the city, Maya is digging around in her closet when she finds a dusty box tucked in the corner. The label reads, "Grandma's Treasures." Curious, she opens it and discovers an old, floppy gardening hat with a few dried flower petals tucked into the brim, along with a small, ornate trowel. What was Grandma doing with these? Maya wonders as she places the hat on her head. Zap! The mirror on her wall shimmers. "Whoa," she whispers. "Something strange is happening." In the mirror, Maya catches a flash. A memory of Grandma, younger and smiling, wearing the very same gardening hat. Grandma is surrounded by colorful flowers and honeybees are buzzing around her. Suddenly, Grandma's reflection gives a cheerful wink right at Maya. "Is this magic?" Maya asks, amazed. Excited, Maya decides to try it again. Every day after school, she puts on the hat and picks up the trowel, hoping for more magic. Each time, the mirror shows Grandma in a garden full of blooming flowers and friendly bees. Inspired, Maya decides to create her own rooftop garden just like Grandma's. There's just one problem. Maya has never gardened before. That's when she meets Sam, her quirky neighbor who works at the flower shop downstairs. When Sam hears about her plan, his eyes light up. "Let's make that rooftop bloom," he exclaims, full of excitement. They carry pots and bags of soil up to the rooftop together, ready to start. But as soon as they step outside, the rain starts pouring down. "Can we plant in this?" Maya asks with a groan. Undeterred, they start planting in the rain. Sam shows Maya how to dig small holes, and together they plant tiny seeds in the damp soil. Splat! Maya accidentally lands in a muddy puddle, covering herself in mud. Sam chuckles, "A real gardener isn't afraid of a little mud." While they're working, a few bees brave the rain to inspect the flowers. Maya whispers, "You're just like Grandma's bees?" She remembers the small golden bee figurine she found with the hat and trowel, and decides to bring it up as a good luck charm. Sam jokes, "Maybe it'll bring the bees a tiny raincoat." Over the next few days, Maya keeps wearing the hat and looking in the mirror. Each time she sees Grandma tending to her beautiful garden, flowers blooming around her. Grandma's garden is full of color and life, and Maya is more determined than ever to make hers just as wonderful. "If Grandma can do it," Maya says, "so can I." Finally, one sunny afternoon, Maya and Sam see the first flowers begin to bloom on the rooftop. Small but colorful, they fill the air with a sweet scent. Maya cheers, "We did it!" And just then, a few bees buzz over to check out the flowers, their wings shining in the sunlight. Sam grins, "Look at them go! Your Grandma's bees would be proud." Feeling excited, Maya tries a few moves she saw Grandma doing in the mirror, swinging the trowel like a magic wand. But whap! She accidentally hits a potted plant, knocking it over. Dirt sprays everywhere. Sam laughs so hard, he almost drops his watering can. "You're a natural gardener, with a twist!" As they work, Maya glances in the mirror again. This time, her reflection shows Grandma's garden, fully grown and buzzing with bees. Grandma gives a playful wink through the glass, as if to say, "Keep going, Maya." Maya smiles, feeling closer to her grandmother than ever. Just as everything is blooming beautifully, a surprise storm rolls in. The rain pours down, nearly washing away all their hard work. Maya feels defeated. "What's the point?" she sighs. Sam pats her shoulder. "Flowers grow stronger after storms, just like gardeners do." Once the storm clears, Maya and Sam get to work repairing the damage. They gently replant flowers and set up little shelters to protect them. Slowly, the flowers come back even brighter and stronger than before. "I think the bees love our flowers even more now," Maya says with pride. One evening, Maya notices something magical in her reflection. It's her own rooftop garden, but it looks just like Grandma's. She realizes her hard work has paid off, and her rooftop garden is now as vibrant as Grandma's once was. "We did it, Grandma," Maya whispers to the mirror. To celebrate, Maya and Sam have a garden party with tea and honey cookies on the rooftop. The bees buzz around happily, and Maya feels proud of what they've created. Sam raises his teacup to Grandma's garden hat, the bees, and to you, the best gardener in town. Just when she thinks the magic is over, Maya's reflection shimmers one last time. Grandma's reflection appears, smiling with her old gardening hat on, giving Maya a thumbs up. Maya grins, "Thanks, Grandma, for everything." As the sun sets, Maya places the golden bee figurine beside her flowers, feeling proud and ready for more adventures. "This is just the beginning," she whispers, watching the bees dance among the flowers. And as she heads downstairs, she leaves the rooftop as a secret, blooming world, her own garden in the sky. Wow, what a wonderful story. Did you enjoy it as well? Did you have a chance to think about the question we asked at the beginning of the story? No worries if you didn't. How did Maya feel about making a garden like her grandma's? Why did she keep trying, even when it got tough? What were some challenges Maya faced while creating her garden? How did she handle them? How did Maya feel at the end of the story? Do you think she felt closer to her grandma after all her hard work? That takes us to the end of our story. We sincerely hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.